Miami, just a little ways from the beaches of Florida's Gold Coast, this football contest takes place. Well, the sun's gone down, but the temperature is still high for tonight's game between the USC Trojans and the Hurricanes of Miami. And here come the Hurricanes. EA Sports welcomes you to another game of NCAA football. Hi, everybody. I'm Brad Nessler here with my co-hosts Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. Neither team seems to have an advantage in this game. Kirk, how about your prediction?
Well, this one's going to come down to whoever can make the big plays. Miami needs to get the ball in the hands of their athletes. That means getting their running back maybe 25 or 30 touches today. If they do that, Lee, they'll take care of business.
I like that pick, and I'm going to tell you why. USC has a good defense. But I think as good as their defense is, they will have a hard time defending this kind of running attack. I think they'll play well, but not well enough, sweetheart, to win this ball game.
Thank you, guys. The team captains are on the field, and this game is about to get underway. Both teams are lining up for the kickoff, and we're just about set to get this one underway. Kicks it off. Number 3 fields it at the 2. Football. Number 21 recovers a loose ball. He lost the ball, and who's got it? One of the defensive linemen. They'll go to work at the 16-yard line. Number 7 with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Almost intercepted. Looks like he tried to force that one.
And defense was in a zone there, and the quarterback needs to do a better job of finding a passing window to throw through.
Well, that window must have been tinted because he almost threw a pick.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 16. Miami comes out with 2 tight ends. Pitch left. And down he goes. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 18. USC comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. There's a play fake. Wants to throw outside. And that one's fallen incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
4th down, and let me say one thing. This defense was up to the task that time in shutting down the pass play.
Yeah, they shut it down, and they got the 3 and out they were looking for.
4th and 8. Ball on the 18-yard line.
Number 39 to punt this one away.
Number 30 back deep to return.
Number 39 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 30 fields it at the 35. Now we'll get a chance to see if this offense can fare any better than their counterparts. They'll take over at the 44. Ace backfield. Drops back to pass. Steps up over the middle. Coach, you made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. 4 wide. Back to pass. He's under pressure, and he drops it. It's third down and 10. Ball on their own 44. The Hurricanes bring in their dime package. He drops back. He's looking. Throws to the middle. Got him. He's all the way down to the 24. That's how you get a first down, Coach.
They took a risk and went for the long ball. And boy, did it pay off. Excellent play call.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. They keep on the ground with the tailback. And the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 25. Miami lines up in a dime defense here. Drops back to pass. He tosses it short, and he can't hang on to it. The offense faces another third down as they line it up. They'll bring in their dime package. Back to pass. He steps up over the middle. Complete. And he's taken down. They convert on third and long, guys.
Well, the offense coming through in a big way that time. How about the timing on that route, Coach?
Yeah, Kirk, the quarterback was able to throw to a spot, and the receiver was there to catch it for a first and 10. Nice play.
USC comes to the line with 3 wide. And down he goes. Couldn't get anything out of that.
No gain on the play.
The Hurricanes bring in the nickel package. He takes off, and he's taken down. That scramble gets them 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown. They'll drop him for a loss. That fullback had no luck there.
No, he needed more than luck there. That defense was tenacious.
Number 16 in to attempt the short field goal. The kick is up, and it's right down the middle. USC to kick. Number 3 and number 34 deep to return. We should have a return on this one. Number 3 takes it at the 8. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3 and out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll start this drive at the 23-yard line.
At the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Miami comes out in the shotgun. Spin move. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. The quarterback draw, not successful there.
Nope, and I'm going to tell you why. This defense was not fooled at all on that play.
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on their own 18. Miami comes out with an I formation. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. And it's picked off. What a catch. I'm surprised he was able to hang on to that one.
You know, sometimes you hear people say that defensive backs can't catch the ball very good. That's why they play defensive back instead of receiver.
Well, this guy just proved that theory wrong. He can definitely catch the football.
Yeah, there are some exceptions. I will definitely admit that.
Excellent field position to start the drive. Bunch formation. They're going to pitch it. And they hit him in the backfield. And a great effort by the defensive end, coming up with a big stop. Second down and 14. Ball on the 44. The Trojans come out in the ace formation. Drops back to pass. Under pressure. Wants it all. Going deep. Oh, boy. Almost intercepted. The defense really missed a golden opportunity there.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a chance like that, you need to take advantage of it.
It's third down and 14 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line. Miami brings in the nickel here. Back to pass. Steps up. He lets it go. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
So they're set to punt this one away. He gets it away. Number 26 signals for a fair catch, and it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. I'm sure the coach has talked to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll get the ball here at the 20.
First and 10.
They come out with three wide receivers. And down he goes. That's a good 9-yard gain.
9-yard gain on the play.
Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 29-yard line. Defense lines up with 8 men in the box. Spinning. And he's taken down. And that looked like the same exact play they just ran.
I think it was the exact same play, and that was a great pickup, too.
First and 10. Ball on the 40. Miami sets up in the I. Fakes a handoff. Throws this one out to the left. Well, he showed off his arm that time with a heck of a throw. How did he get so open on that thing, Coach?
The reason his play works so well, Brad, is because of that great play-action fake right here. The defense comes up a little, stop the run, and then deep. The quarterback fakes it and hits the open man.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. From the gun. He gets another carry. And down he goes at the 34. And they pick up 2 yards. Second and 8 coming up here. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. from the gun. He drops back, throws it to the outside, finds his receiver, and a nice catch by the wideout that time. What do you think of this pass, Coach?
When you look at the replay here, the impressive thing about this pass is how quickly he gets the ball from point A to point B. That makes it tough on the old defense to react.
First and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Miami lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on first down. Picked off. And this could be a big return. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the ball game.
And that's 2 more than the quarterback wanted to throw. Now he's got to go back out there and play smarter football when the offense takes the field again.
You're right, Coach. The quarterback has to be able to put that out of his mind and act like it never happened.
Which one? First or second interception?
I say both.
Drops back to pass. Pressure coming. And it's the fullback with a catch. How about that reception, Lee?
A good throw plus a nice catch and some good blocking equals to a chunk of yards. That's exactly what you practice all the time, Brad.
A long ways yet to go, but at the end of 1, our score, USC 3, Miami nothing. It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield. Number 4 comes to the line with 3 wide. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. A big-time play by the defense.
Well, he just really overpowered the offense there. He simply used power to slide right through and come up with the pressure to bring down the quarterback.
It's second down, 15 to go. Ball on their own 45. Number 4 has 4 receivers lined up here. And he's taken down at the 50-yard line. The quarterback keeps it and gets 5 yards. Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 50. Miami lines up with 5 defensive backs. Back to pass. He steps up. He's in trouble. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
They line up to punt this one away. He punts it. Number 4 takes from the 10. So if you're the offense here, what's your mindset right now?
Well, I think they're anxious to get back out on the field. Last time out, they drove right down the field, so they know they can move.
But they cannot turn it over again in the same situation. That, my friends, would be a heartbreak.
They'll go to work at the 12-yard line. Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. They snap it to the back, and down he goes. They'll get 2 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 14-yard line. Starks alone in the backfield. Starks takes a handoff, and he's taken down. A little laundry on the field, and we'll find out whose it is.
Holding on the offense. Half the distance from the spot of the foul, still second down.
Second down and 14. Ball on the 8. Starks is the single setback. And down he goes at the 15. A 7-yard run by the running back.
On the play.
Third and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 15. They'll work from the shotgun. Here's the option. He can scoot. Across midfield, at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and he will score. What an incredible display of absolute speed.
I'll tell you what, if you give this guy an inch of daylight, he's going to take it to the house before you can even blink.
And he hits the PAT. Over 4 minutes remain in the second quarter, and our score is Miami 7, USC 3. Number 33 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 8 and number 30 back to return. Number 30 fields it in the end zone. And he puts it on the turf. And they fall on the loose ball. First and 10. Ball on the 14. Starks is the deep back as they line up in the I. Under heavy pressure. And it's caught, and he's taken down. Nice little pattern there.
Yeah, he had great position there, and that ball was thrown in the right spot.
Number 7 comes to the line with 3 wide. They go with the option. With the spin. And now he pitches it. Touchdown, Hurricane. He really plowed his way into the end zone there. Great looking touchdown.
Once you get inside the 10-yard line, this halfback is automatic.
And he tacks on the extra point. And with 4 minutes to go in the second quarter, our score, Miami 14, USC 3. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Back to return.
Kicks it off. Number 30 fields it in the end zone. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
You know, they had something going, but were unable to get any points.
They'll take over at the 20. The Trojans go with the I formation. Drops back to pass. Down the middle. Got it. There's a missed tackle. Look at the power. And down he goes at the 43-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
Yeah, this is what I like. Move the ball down the field. Use that nice and steady intermediate passing game.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Number 4 with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Almost intercepted. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 43. They hand it off. And he's taken down. An 8-yard gain.
On the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
Third and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 49. USC comes out with 3 receivers bunched. Back to pass. He's looking for his man. He's right there for the interception. And down he goes at the 49-yard line. The linebacker comes down with the INT.
Let me say one thing. That was a tough catch. Even for a receiver, that would have been a tough catch to make.
That one's worth another look. They'll set up shop at the 49. The Canes line up with 2 tight ends. They go with the run, and he's taken down. They get a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 50. Miami comes out in the shotgun. And down he goes at the 47. And the quarterback picks up about 3 on the draw. Third and 6. Ball on the 47. Miami comes out with an I formation. Starks gets another carry. And he's taken down. And that won't be enough for the first down.
Great job here by the defense in shutting down the run. That's a real boost for this team.
Fourth and 4. Ball on the 45-yard line.
The special teams coach sends his punt team out on the field.
47, back to return.
Punts the ball away. Number 20 calls for the fair catch. And they make the fair catch at the 10-yard line.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
They'll start this drive at the 10. The Trojans come out showing 3 wide. Handoff up the middle. And down he goes. The Trojans are going to take a timeout, and that was their first timeout. We're at the 1-minute mark, first half. Number 4 comes to the line with 3 wide. He's under pressure. It falls incomplete. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 14-yard line. Miami lines up in a dime defense here. They'll keep it on the ground again. And he's taken down. Miami takes a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. They send out the punting unit. Number 14 gets it off. Number 4 fields it at the 42. A good return. They'll go to work at the 45-yard line. Miami sets up in the I. They'll throw on 1st down. Across the middle. Caught. And down he goes. Miami calls a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27. Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down, and he can't make the catch. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Starks lines up in the deep back, I formation. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Got his running back, and he's taken down. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
This young man is becoming more and more part of this passing game. He does a great job of making guys miss after the catch.
He drops back. Across the middle. Touchdown, Miami! So they call it tight end's number, and he comes through with the score.
He did a great job here of using his size to create space for himself so the quarterback can get the ball into him without any defenders getting in the way.
Kirk, you know, in high school, this guy was so big he played defensive tackle. When he's going across the middle, he never shies away from a big-time hit.
No, he's more interested in delivering punishment than taking it.
And he hits the PAT. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, Miami 21, USC 3. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Number 8 back deep to return.
Kicks it off. Number 30 fields it in the end zone. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line.
20-yard line. 1st and 10.
They'll use a 4-4 defense here. Inside handoff. And down he goes. And the fullback busts through for about 7 yards.
Gain on the play.
We still have a half left to play, but right now, they've got this thing under control. Our score, Miami 21, USC 3. Miami got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. Kicks it off. Number 30 fields it at the 2. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll take over at the 18. The Trojans line up in an I formation. Up the middle. This is off the would-be tackler. And he's taken down at the 30-yard line. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times did we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30. Back to pass. Throws to the middle. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 30. Number 34, alone in the backfield. Drops back to pass. He steps up, lets it fly. What a pick! And that was their second interception of the game. They'll set up shop at the 23.
1st and 10.
Miami comes out with an I formation. They'll throw on 1st down. Steps up in the pocket. Off his hands, incomplete.
Wade, the intended receiver, on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on their own 23. The Canes go with the I formation. They hand it off. And they got him for a loss.
Great job by the defensive lineman here to get a paw on him and put him to the turf.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 23. The Trojans bring in their dime package. He drops back. Here comes the pressure, and they get the sack. And that'll get this defense fired up.
The offensive lineman had his feet too close together. As an offensive lineman, you got to spread your feet and have a nice base.
Number 30, back deep to return. He gets it away. Number 30 takes it to 47. This defense did a nice job last time around, forcing the interception.
And now you'll find out how much faith they got in this kid. Do they run the football or they let her rip?
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. Number 4 with 3 wide receivers. And he stopped behind the lines. They came with a blitz that time and got to the tailback for the loss. Second and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. Number 34, the lone back. Counter play. And down he goes. Almost eked out a yard on that one.
No gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 46. Number 4 comes to the line with 3 wide. Under pressure. They'll make the sack. He just blew past the blockers and dragged the quarterback down.
Boy, excellent play by the defense here. A few extra seconds, and those receivers might have been open.
And they're ready to punt this one away. Number 14 gets it off. Number 4 takes it at the 12. The coverage was there. That prevented a big return. They'll start this drive at the 16-yard line. Starks is the single setback. They go with the run. Tries to juke, and he's taken down at the 18. The running back gets 2 on the carry. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 18. Miami lines up with 3 receivers. And down he goes at the 19-yard line. So the quarterback keeper gets maybe a yard. Third down and 7. Ball on their own 19. Number 7 is back in the gun. He fakes a pitch, and he's taken down at the 21. 2-yard gain on the quarterback keeper.
Fourth and 5. Ball on the 21-yard line.
It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. Number 39 gets it off. Number 30 fields it at the 40. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 44-yard line. USC lines up with a split backfield. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Here they come. Complete. Can't wrap him up. And down he goes. And Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 50. USC lines up in a pro set. Toss. Here's an opening, and he's taken down. They get good yardage there on the toss play.
Here you can see how athletic he is, and as I mentioned, the speed to make defenses pay.
First and 10. Ball on the 42. USC lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on 1st down. He's got it. And down he goes at the 28-yard line. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. He'll get it again. And he's taken down at the 26-yard line. So the halfback gets only 2 on the draw play. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Number 34 is the deep back as they line up in the I. And down he goes. 6-yard pickup.
With the carry, gain of 6 on the play.
Third and 2, and this is the 6th play of the drive. They go with a pitch to the right. And he's taken down. No gain. So that brings us to the end of the quarter, and at the end of 3, our score, Miami 21, USC 3.
Fourth and 2. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's see if the defense is ready for this one. They'll throw for it. And they couldn't hook up on that one. They couldn't convert that 4th down.
Boy, look at these guys out there. They are fired up. Now let's see if it's going to lead to any points.
They'll get the ball here at the 20. Going with the shotgun here. They'll run the option. Juke move. And down he goes at the 30. What a huge run.
Remember, this kid can fly. You saw in that run how he just took off and left everybody else looking like they got lead in their shoes.
Oh, let's see that one again.
Brad, great speed here by the quarterback. When you talk about running the option to perfection, this is exactly what you mean.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 30. The Canes line up with 3 wide. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. That's a good 9-yard gain.
9-yard gain on the play.
Second and 1. Ball on the 39-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. They go with the option. And now he decides to pitch it at the 40. Inside the 30. To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. And he goes over the century mark with that run, guys.
You know, Brad, he's had a great day, but credit the offensive line for fine blocking all game long.
And he tacks on the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 8 has it at the 5. The offense heads out onto the field. In their last series, they opted to try and convert a 4th down, and they came up short. They'll take over at the 23.
At the 23-yard line. 1st and 10.
Number 34, the lone back. On the ground with the tailback. Good play there by the defensive end to wrap him up for a loss. It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 21. The Hurricanes line up with 6 defensive backs. Wants the middle. Got it. What an incredible diving catch.
I'll say catches like that are sure to make the highlights.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 29. The Trojans come out with split backs. He drops back. He steps up, throws this one out to the left. And down he goes. Talk about a throw.
Does this kid have an arm or what? I'm telling you, this thing is like a laser beam coming out of his hand.
Boy, you're right. What a cannon this young man's got.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Bunch formation. They'll throw on 1st down. Down the middle. And it's caught. And he's taken down. That was a good completion there.
Yeah, I really liked the good, clean routes they ran on that play.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 45. The Trojans line up with 4 wideouts. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Good play by the defense to break up the option before it could get started.
I'll tell you what, the quarterback has to be more decisive than that. Either get it to the back on the outside or take the ball, find a seam, and cut it upfield.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Miami brings in their nickel package, steps up in the pocket, completes another one, and down he goes. Nice play call to get them the conversion.
When a team converts on 3rd down, they can really frustrate a defense. When they converted 3rd and long, it just makes them sick.
First and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. From the gun. Snap is high. Steps up, throws this one out to the right, and he drops it. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. And this is the 8th play of the drive. USC comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. He steps up. Complete. He's got a lot of green. And he's taken down.
That was a laser, Kirk. This guy has a huge arm.
Yeah, it's like he's throwing darts, but it's coming at about 86 miles an hour.
First and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive. USC comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Steps up in the pocket. His receiver has it, and down he goes at the 11. Boy, does this kid have an arm or what?
Are you kidding me? It looks like he has a rocket launcher attached to his shoulder.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 11. Number 34 is the single setback. Drops back to pass. He's under some heat, and he can't get away from the pressure. He grabbed a hold of the quarterback and would not let go.
Well, he's able to slip right through a crack in the line and get a big sack.
Second down, and they got 15 for the 1st down. And this is the 11th play of the current drive. The Hurricanes line up in a nickelback, and it falls incomplete. He overshot his halfback that time. They've been 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, and they'll try to convert again here. The Canes bring in their dime package under heavy pressure, and they bring him down for a sack on the play. The defense now has 4 sacks in the ball game. Look for them to go to the air here. He drops back. He's in trouble. And they sack him on 4th down. That gives this defense 5 sacks on the day. They'll set up shop at the 29-yard line.
First and 10.
High formation here. They'll try to power it with a fullback. And he's taken down at the 35.
On the run.
A good 6 yards there by the fullback. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. Miami sets up in the I. Little handoff. And down he goes. And that's a 1st down.
1st down, and now they have an opportunity to run some more time off the clock.
EA Sports and Old Spice say congratulations to our players of the game. They line up in an I. Starks on the inside handoff. And he's taken down at the 50-yard line. He seems to be running harder and harder as the game goes along.
And if you notice, guys, the defense seems to be getting a little bit tired out there.
1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Miami comes out with an I formation. Again, he'll get the call. And down he goes at the 43.
On the run.
And the fullback busts through for about 7 yards. It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 43. Miami will line up in a jumbo set here. Again with the run. And he's taken down. There's the final gun, and this game is history. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
I can't say enough about this performance. Miami played an excellent game out there, dominating on both sides of the ball. They've got to feel pretty good after blowing out a team like this.
That concludes another game of NCAA Football 2004. Our final score, Miami 28, USC 3. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler for Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, signing off. Until next time, so long, everybody.